Hello, the Unstoppable You Show is here again with our special guest, and today we have one of the greatest topic that we always have. It's based on fear. Don't let the fear steal an opportunity that you have been praying for. This is what we are going to talk about, and I just want to say welcome to this show because we have great inspiration, great topics that we always come on, me and Regina. And today we are joined with our special guest that we are going to ask her questions why she started the business, and also she's going to share with us some of the questions that led to fear and how fear can be able to impact our lives. So, without further ado, let me introduce myself, and Regina will introduce herself later, and then our guest. So, my name is Sunday. I am originally from South Sudan, currently living in Townsville, Australia. I am running an online business from the comfort of my own home as I take care of my four beautiful boss babies because needed more time with them and needed an extra stream of income. So I'm going to bring Regina here and she's going to share with us, introduce herself, and then we'll go to our guest later. Sis, you're welcome.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome everyone. This is Regina from Facebook page of Regina's Digital Circle. For those who are new on my page, I'm Regina Karim, originally from Fiji, living in Brisbane. I'm retired and a digital business mentor. Yes, I'm retired. I have been retired for the last 8 years and I've been doing this business for the last 4 years and I'm really enjoying it. It really gives me a purpose in my retirement because I don't want to be just sitting there twiddling my thumbs. I want my brain to be active. I want to be interacting with people of similar interests. So this business was the best thing for me, and I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. Thank you, sis. Over to you.
Thank you, Sis Regina. And Sis Sunday, once again, thank you for having me today. My name is Mwai Edith Chavula, originally from Malawi, now reside in Melbourne together with my beautiful family. I'm a Christian, a wife, a mother of 3 beautiful children, and my background is in human resources. So worked in the corporate world for quite a while, and also I'm a successful digital coach. So, for those that are watching me for the very first time, you might ask, why have you decided to run online digital business, or why did you join? A lot of people, they ask me this question. The answer is simple. I needed freedom, time. I needed time with my beautiful children and my gorgeous husband. Before this business, I juggled between jobs, right? I was a person that I was asking for extra hours, even though I was working 2 jobs. It was difficult. All this because the bills kept on piling up. Even though we were working ourselves out, we didn't seem to have the opportunity to have that quality time because we needed to pay bills. We needed to pay our school fees. We needed to have life, to travel, but it was impossible because every time we stayed home, we knew that there was no money coming in. When you go to work, you trade time for money. That means when you're home, there is no money coming in. So we needed to be wise. We sat down with my husband, we spoke about what can we do to leverage to have another stream of income. That's when online digital business knocked on our door. Thank God for that day when I said yes, because everything changed. I started with doubt. And today's topic, it's a great topic because I'll dig deep into it. I was afraid, right? Fear of unknown. I'm a people pleaser. I was like, okay, what do people say about me, right? And then I had to stop, but I'll share in the topic as we go and say that if I will not take this opportunity, we're gonna keep repeating the same cycle, missing out on our kids' opportunities, missing out on our kids' milestone, even missing out the 2 of us celebrating our life together because of work. One is going to work, is coming back home. So we had no time really as a family to bond. And with this online digital business, oh my goodness, a lot has changed in our lives. We have accomplished a lot. So stay tuned. Have your pen and a paper. And yeah, let's hear what we're going to share today. And I'm excited to share with you also part of the story as we discuss on today's topic. Thank you very much, Sandy and Regina.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sis. I'm sorry, my connection is a little bit slower. It's getting back. I don't know if, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so what is one of the things what is a common fear that led people not to go for their dreams or stop them from starting? Thank you.
I guess that's for me, right, sis? Sandy, okay, so
Yeah.
I think the biggest fear is the fear of failure, right? And then there is also fear, what would other people say about you, or the fear of unknown. I remember before starting the business, I was asking myself what if I don't succeed in this business? What if people judge me, right? But then I realized something, that whether I stayed where I was or took a chance, time will still go, will not work for me. I needed to make the decision. So most people aren't held back because they lack opportunity. No, they're held back because of fear of unknown, fear of pleasing people, fear of failure. And the fear has a way of making us believe that we are not ready. And fear has a way of making people believe that you are not good enough. And then when the reality is just that you just need to take that first step anyway, even though in that despair, when you're afraid, take that first step. If you won't take the first step, you won't even realize the potential that you have. So for me, faith reminded me that courage isn't based on the absence of fear. It is choosing to move forward despite it. So cut down on the fear of pleasing people. Cut down of that you are not good enough. Cut down questions that if you won't succeed. There is more to life than that. Thank you, Sis Sandy.
Thank you so much for that. And Regina has some questions that she's also going to add up something. Please, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yes, we always self-doubt ourselves and overthink, about things, whether it's about business, life, or anything in general. So, how do self-doubt and overthinking delay success? Can you please explain or give some information regarding this, Sister Edith? Thank you.
Thank you. I love that question, Sis Regina. Self-doubt keeps you stuck because you spend more time asking yourself questions than taking action. Those questions, they hold you back. You are doubting yourself. So I used to overthink. I would wonder if I was good enough, as I said earlier on. I knew nothing, right? But even though I was like, if I worked until I felt more confident, I'm going to miss more opportunities for me. But also, it reminded me that confidence doesn't come before action. It comes because of action, right? So self-doubt holds you back. And I want to remind people that every successful person started as a beginner. Because people are afraid, they start comparing their journey with somebody else. When someone's successful talking to them, they say, oh, you're saying this because you are already successful, forgetting that that person was also once a beginner. If they had waited until they knew everything, they would have never even started. But they believed in themselves and then took that first step of action. Thank you, sis. Hi, Sandy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steve, for that explanation. And think Regina have one more question to ask, or to maybe you can give also your overview, Regina, on what that is. Thank you.
No, definitely. I always used to doubt. I still probably am doubting, self doubting myself and overthinking because it's a natural thing. We always do that. Anything that, like we have little doubts about, we overthink. That's where all the mistake happens, because we got to believe in ourselves. We got to believe in ourselves. Otherwise, this thing is not going to go anywhere. So, my next question to Sister Edith is, what would you say to someone who's waiting for the perfect times to start? There are so many people who are waiting. They're waiting for the perfect time. Is there any such thing as perfect time? Thank you, sis.
I don't think there is a perfect time. The funny thing is, there will always be bills to pay, responsibilities and reasons to wait. So if you keep waiting for everything to line up perfectly, you may still be waiting years from now. So the best time to start was yesterday, but the next best time to start is today. Start now. Start with what you have. Start with what you know. Start where you are. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? You just have to be willing to learn. That is the beautiful part about our online digital business. When you start, you are not alone. You get to have mentors. You get to have coaches. And then apart from that, you get to have the community in our business that is willing to see you success, cheering you with that beautiful, honest heart to see you succeed. So one decision can completely change the direction of one's life today. All you need, if you be sitting on the fence for a long time, seeing other people succeeding in the business, remember those people, or remember I here now, I took the decision. I made one decision that changed my life. When I started the business, I didn't know what I'm doing right now. I was an introvert. I wouldn't even come live. My business, the training, I had to be in the training, and then my mindset changed. And here I am right now talking to you live, showing you the possibilities that you don't need to know everything. There is no a perfect time. The time to start is now. Start where you are, and then be willing to learn and be willing to be mentored, be willing to, to be coachable. Remember, when you start, the person who's going to be holding your hand has been where you're going to be right now. That means they'll guide you in the right direction. So if you are there, please stop waiting for the perfect time. As you are listening to us right now, this is the perfect time for you to start your business right now. I hope I've answered that perfectly, Sis Regina. Thank you.
Thank you. That was perfect. Amazing. Yes, there is no such thing as perfect time. The time is now. So that's all from me. The last question is for you, Sunday sis. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And sorry if I interrupt. I don't know. My connection is a little bit weak, but I just want to say for those ones who have already registered for the business and you are stuck, please, we are having promotion that is going on, and you need to don't let that promotion go, because there are a few days already to go that the promotion will be off. So get connected to any one of us and proceed with the process that you started before. And if you have not yet registered, you can register on our websites on the screen and get back to us. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode. Thank you so much.
Oops.
Thank you.